Hi, this is Dave Lorenzo with RainmakerLawyer.com, and today we're going to talk about one of the key things that keeps you from spending as much time as possible on marketing. You know, believe it or not, this is the biggest issue I have, especially when I take on a new client. But even with some clients who've been with me for a longer period of time, I hear that I just don't have enough time to work on marketing. And that drives me absolutely crazy, because here's how you can get yourself 1 or 2 hours a day back from the time monsters that are looking to suck the life right out of you. Okay. First and foremost, do not ever answer the phone. Don't ever take an inbound phone call that is unscheduled, okay? This will literally get you 2 hours back every day, and you can use that 2-hour time period for marketing. Now, why should you never answer the phone? Why should you never take an unscheduled phone call? Here's the reason. First and foremost, you're unprepared. You're unprepared to take that phone call that just came in. You don't know, if it's a client, you don't know the first thing about the case. Maybe you do know the first thing about the case, but you've forgotten some of the facts, and the client expects you to always know all the facts, all the details of their case. So you need to have that file in front of you. If you take the phone call, you may not be able to find the file. You may not have the file on your desk. You may not know where the file is. Your assistant may have the file somewhere. Don't take the phone call. Have them schedule a phone appointment and have them give your assistant the subject they want to talk about. You'll be able to take the file, have it in front of you. If they give the subject, you can do a little research ahead of time so you're prepared to answer the first question they ask. They may have other questions, but you'll at least be prepared for the first question. The second thing is, if you take phone calls from everybody who calls you, it makes it look like you're really not that busy. If you have time to take an inbound phone call, spur of the moment, unscheduled, it's bad positioning. You're not that busy if you can simply just willy-nilly take all those phone calls. How busy could you possibly be? Well, you could be very busy, but your client doesn't have that perception. So, always, when the phone call comes in, have your assistant take it, schedule a callback time. You can schedule the callback time for later in that same day if you really want to be responsive, but you schedule a callback time so that people don't think you've got nothing to do. Third reason is your concentration is always going to be broken if you're working on a project and you take inbound calls. So, if I'm your client and you're working on my matter, you're really focused on my matter, and Joe Smith calls in with a question, and you stop working on my matter to take Joe Smith's question, your concentration is broken. You're not going to be able to get back into the groove you were in before that phone call came in. Don't take Joe Smith's call. Don't interrupt your workflow to take calls, because it breaks your concentration and you're not going to be as effective. I've given you 3 reasons. There's probably 5 or 6 more reasons why you should never, ever take an inbound phone call. It's just really a bad thing to do. It will give you 2 hours back if you don't do it. So, starting today, no more inbound phone calls get answered by you. You schedule times to call people back. You find out what it's about. You prepare ahead of time. I've given you 2 hours right now, and if you'd like more great tips just like these that can save you time and make you more money, you can find me, Dave Lorenzo, at RainmakerLawyer.com. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.